Hey, what's going on? My name is Chandler and welcome back to a brand new video here at the channel. This is an interesting one. I wasn't going to do this one. I have to do the Instigator film to review that early tomorrow morning, or in the afternoon before D23. That kicks off. I want to get that review out. I'll be able to watch that film in peace. But anyway, this article's come out, and I wanted to talk about it because it's a huge thing. And that, of course, is George Clooney and Brad Pitt's reunion movie is already getting a sequel as release plan changes. Clearly, Wolves has had a positive reaction. The new movie Wolves is already slated for a sequel just as its release plan changes. Wolves is an upcoming action movie starring Brad Pitt and George Clooney, who play two crime fixers who are assigned to the same job. Wolves is directed by John Watts, and in addition to Pitt and Clooney, features a leading cast including Amy Ryan, Austin Abrams, Porene Jagannath, and Irene Dubovod, and Richard Kind. Per deadline, Wolf 2 has already been confirmed. The sequel deal has been made with Watts, Clooney, Pitt returning. In addition to sequel news, a change to the release plan for the Apple film has been announced. Wolves will still hit theaters on September 20th, but it will have a limited theatrical release rather than the original planned wide exclusive theatrical release. After just 1 week in theaters, Wolf will transition to Apple TV Plus. Availability debuting globally on the platform on Friday, September 27th. That'll be how I'll watch it, I think, on streaming. Just because I'm not. If it releases in cinema and I can see it early, I'll go see it early, but I don't know. With this decision, Wolves will avoid a major competition. September is packed a month for film. This dual announcement of the sequel and release strategy pivot is an interesting combination of choices for Wolves. With the sequel already confirmed, Apple is confident in the film's success. However, Apple is not confident enough that Wolves can succeed in theaters to warrant a full theatrical release before hitting streaming. It will not be interesting to see how Wolves fares on its various platforms, especially as it prepares for a sequel. Part of why Wolves might be switching its release plan could come down to the sheer amount of competition there is during the film's planned release time. September 20th alone sees the release of the upcoming Transformers franchise film, Transformers 1, along with the horror films Bagman and The Substance. Transformers 1 alone would provide ample competition for Wolves, but the other titles will make it even harder for the film to compete. The following weekend, also competitive, seeing the release of Lee the Wild Robot, Megalopolis, and Never Let Go. With only 1 week exclusively in theaters for only a limited release, Wolves will not even have time to be considered a flop against the wider releases. Instead, audiences will be able to quickly enjoy Wolves from their home. So the only battle the film will wage will arise for streaming-based competition. Hopefully, this move works out for Wolves and will allow the thriller to perform well on Apple TV Plus, encouraging audiences to check it out. Check out the eventual. Check it out and the eventual sequel. I'm excited for this. Love John Watts as the director. I think he's great. Love Clooney. Love Brad Pitt. Glad they're coming back and they're doing this. There's been some discussion about Ocean's 14. Hope that happens. But for right now, this collaboration between the two, them returning to the screen together for the first time since, I honestly don't know how long it's been between them returning to the screen. I can't actually remember the last one they were in together. Let me know in the comments. But this is a huge thing that this is happening just because the release plan changing, it's massive in the sense of it no longer has to compete. It will no longer be considered a flop because I think if a movie, especially in today's climate, if it gets the bad stigma of a flop on in cinemas, people just go, oh, it's a bad film. They don't even realise the potential, normal audiences don't realise what goes on in the box office, how much it needs to make, what the budget was. If it's a flop to them, meaning it wasn't good. I've watched some great movies that have flopped. I've watched some really bad movies that have made money because people watched them thinking they were going to be good, came out and were really disappointed. One of them films that made money that people were very disappointed on was The Flash. It didn't make a lot of money, but it made money. It was considered a flop, I guess, but it still made a lot of money. Probably more than this would have made if it had a full theatrical release. I'm excited for what this happens, what this film's about. I've seen the trailer. It looks fantastic, and I cannot wait till September 20th. However, we have a long way to go from there, so I'll definitely, be reacting to Trailer 2, Trailer 3 if we get them. D23 is, of course, later on today, the start of D23. Gonna be reacting to, got some Marvel stuff to talk about. Got the Agatha series before that. Got Instigators that comes out today. All these things that I have to watch first. There's a lot of stuff coming that I need to see. Not going to be watching Borderlands. Just want to point that one out. That was a movie I was going to watch for the channel, but it's not really my cup of tea now that I've seen the reviews. And I was looking forward to seeing it, but I prefer to save the money, my limited funds at the moment, because doing this and doing other things as well that I do, I can maybe see 1 or 2 films in cinema a month. That's why I'm so happy that Instigators is on Apple streaming. I've managed to watch My Spy for the channel. That was an Amazon Prime thing. Deadpool and Wolverine was a film I saw, of course, last month. Loved that film. And this month I want to see a couple of things. I don't think it's this month. I want to go see Beetlejuice. Joker I'm going to go see. I'm going to go see Transformers 1 maybe. There's a lot I want to see in cinema. I don't really know the full schedule. I haven't really looked. Besides from what I've been covering on the channel recently. So to know this is coming, streaming, means great. I can check this out when it streams. And I'm sure it's going to be honestly, I'm sure it's not even going to get a theatrical release here in the UK. It could just be America, I don't know. But we will find out when that time comes. But with that being said, I will let you all know. And yeah, drop a like, drop a comment, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, do all that good stuff. Really do appreciate it. I love engaging with you guys. So leaving a comment is very much appreciated. Love chatting to you all. So yeah, just drop me a comment and I'll reply to them as quickly as I possibly can. Instigator's review should be out tomorrow. And yeah, there was a video that's supposed to come out today. However, yesterday even, and that was the Doom Theory. Don't worry, I have that video done. It's just with everything that's happened today with movies and news and what I've been putting out, I need to find a new position for it. So it may be that you get an episode on Monday, episode 2 on Monday, and episode 3 on Thursday. It wasn't that I forgot to record it. I've recorded it. It's a very good episode in my opinion. But I just wanted to address that. I ended up having other things pop up outside of doing this, and it was just impossible to figure out a release pattern for it. And I love that series with all my heart. So I've been reading comics, to get some Doom Theory ideas. So it's not that don't have any ideas for it. I have a very good episode ready. It could come tomorrow. Just depends what we get for D23. It's going to be D23 madness this weekend. I know it. So that's what it is. That's where I'm at with Doom Theory. So Doom Theory is still coming to the channel. I haven't just done one episode and gone now writing it off. That will be coming. But yeah, I just want to let everyone know on that front. So yeah, drop me a like, drop me a comment, hit the notification bell and all that good stuff. And I'll see you on the next one. And as always, stay cinematic. Catch you all soon.